Good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Weather Studios with your weather update here on your October 13th, 2025. Well, after an absolutely gorgeous weekend all across North Georgia, we're going to start the week very, very nice indeed, very dry, above normal temperatures and some cool mornings, but we do have some rain finally to track for the weekend. We're going to give you the latest timing on that and how much we think may fall for this upcoming weekend. Now, before we get going into that, if you're new here on the YouTube channel, if you could please do me a favor, if you live anywhere across North Georgia and you'd like to make this part of your YouTube feed, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. It'd be a pleasure to have you on board. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look there in Dahlonega, Georgia. Talk about a gorgeous afternoon, a lot of sunshine, some fair weather clouds out there. Really can't complain. A very good day there at Lake Lanier as well. Great day, do a little bit of sailing. Got a nice little light wind out there, setting up for a very nice day and a great start to the work week. Now, as we look at our local radar, it is all clear. It will remain that way for this week. You will not need the umbrellas. You won't have to worry about that. I can't make the same promise for the weekend. Saturday's looking all right. Sunday right now looks like it might be a little bit wet, but the good news is it may come in early. But of course, the timing on that might change a little bit. Now, as we look at our satellite picture here across the southeast, looking pretty good, high and dry, looking very nice indeed. And we'll see more of that for tomorrow as well, as temperatures are going to be running above normal. Keep in mind, normal high temperatures around 75, 74 degrees, and we're running into the 80s. So we're already at 80 up there in Atlanta. We're going to get into the 80s again for tomorrow and the next day before we cool off just a little bit going into this later in the week. Now, let's look out in the tropics. We do have a tropical storm out here, a new one. This is Lorenzo right there. This is what's left of Jerry, by the way. And Lorenzo's going to do a little loop-to-loop. It's going to do a little loop-to-loop out here, the way it's currently looking on the long-range model. So here's the latest top winds at 50 miles per hour. Again, going to make a little bit of a loop. Not expected to be a big player there. We'll watch it very closely here as we go through the next week or so. Now, what I'm going to show you here on the regional model, normally show you the short range, but there's nothing going on. So I'm going to show you the long-range American GFS model as I have this looping. So we're all quiet here for the week. Watch that timestamp in the upper right-hand corner. Nothing going on right through Thursday, going into Friday, and we'll freeze it right here. Now, as we go into this weekend, we're going to see those rains start to come up. There could be some severe weather out toward Arkansas, Missouri. The Storm Prediction Center is already lighting that up a little bit. And then this kind of comes in our area here. Looks like Sunday morning. So you're coming in Tennessee, coming in across North Georgia, and you see there Sunday morning at 5 o'clock some pretty good heavy rains and maybe a few thunderstorms moving on through here. Right now, I don't know if it's going to be severe or not. I don't think so. Because the fact it's coming in during the morning hours. If it's coming during the day, I might be a little more concerned, but this is morning, so might some decent rains, and then it clears on out. So you notice by the afternoon, we're clear. We're fine. So hopefully this kind of holds. If it's going to rain on the weekend, let it come in at Saturday night and be gone Sunday morning. I'm all for that. So we'll see if that works out. It clears on out of here, and we're looking pretty quiet. All right, so let's go look at your forecast maps here. Watch that timestamp here. Now, the National Weather Service is not quite as fast with this. So as I go through on this, you see going into Tuesday and Wednesday, looking quiet. Thursday, there's Friday. There's our system right back here. Let's wait for this to kind of punch down this way. So Friday's going to start out pretty good. No problems there on Friday. Saturday's also looking good. So the first half of the weekend's looking great. Then Sunday, here comes the rain coming in. So they're a little bit slower with that frontal system than what's showing on the American GFS. So the timing on this might change just a little bit. But Monday we do clear. Monday we'll clear out and then we'll cool off a little bit on day 7. So here's our forecast here for tomorrow, Tuesday. I should say weekend forecast is Tuesday. Tomorrow's forecast, sorry about that. 82.56, cool to warm. Yeah, it's definitely cool in the morning, warm in the afternoons, and you see that here across North Georgia. Everybody here generally into the 50s, a few upper 40s in the mountains here for morning lows, afternoon highs, a lot of upper 70s, low 80s out there for a lot of locations under mostly sunny skies. Again, above normal temperatures expected here for tomorrow going into your Tuesday. Regionally looking like this, 81, 82 there in Memphis and Nashville, 85 in Columbus, 80 in Savannah, 80 in Columbia, 83 down in Jacksonville. Again, a lot of sunshine and above normal temperatures all across the southeast. And the next 7 days, check it out like this. You see, those morning lows are staying in the 50s because the air is so dry. So not too far from average there. Daytime highs will remain above normal. And then there's that rain on Sunday, which right now we're tracking during the morning. And then notice Monday, 72.51, which is actually closer to where we're supposed to be for this time of year. So anyway, that is our forecast ahead for this week. So expect dry weather, above normal temperatures, and it does look like we finally get some decent rains, hopefully the one of several, because we are these drought conditions. One rain event's not going to bust it. We need several successive rain events every 3 to 4 days. That'd be nice, and get the dry weather to kind of abate a little bit here across the southeast. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. If you're not yet a subscriber, please do so at this time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.